Welcome back. We are us and let it begin.
The Artemisia, or what is it? I don't know what Artemisia is. What's in here? The basement pumps. Oh. This is super a lot of work. Okay. Turn off the alarm. Speaking of saying, like, gotta get some kids. Okay, what's this? Lighthouse. Can't sprint. That's that little I see little footsteps on the left. That's because I was trying to sprint. We survived this sleep spell according to the
Hello?
I will take you now. So now we return to Eva, I believe it was, after we do this. there's not a wall on the side that is not the wall. Okay. What the? Those are always interesting, at least to me. The walls not having a backside was particularly interesting, though. She called us daughters, called us divine. She lied. Found the silk skill rune rage. Press the right mouse button, or right mouse button. Press the right shoulder button to weave runes of blazing silk upon enemies. Honestly, it took a lot to beat her, and they took my blue health. Anyway, like you saw, I had blue health when I beat her. It was the only way I could think of to get around just how wild of a boss she was. The fact that she could teleport all over the place, be here, be there, and when there's a moment's opening, you are probably on the other side of the screen. Well, based on how I was playing, I was definitely on the other side of the screen, playing the wall game. Accruing silk, it would be next to impossible. Sure, you could play that much more closely, and it probably would have worked out better, faster than it did for me. But it's not even the difficulty of... It's not even her agility. The small windows for damage opportunities, that was the issue. It was the fact that the small windows for damage opportunity extremely limited my ability to gain silk that the Wisp Lantern, I believe it's called. I want to make sure. Wisp Fire Lantern is draining like mad. I don't care. It has a 1-2 second cooldown. I can get a good number of hits in, even with this particular crest, during its downtime and get that stuff back. The problem is there just isn't the time for it. So I was constantly unable to heal. The only way I could think of to get around it was the blue health trick, and it worked. Though I don't think... Okay, the blue health definitely helped, since I didn't need healing and all I had to do was just avoid taking damage for an extended period of time, which isn't that difficult. It's even in the second phase. The second phase is just... She also causes explosive runes. Now that I've thought about that, I realize what her new silk skill probably does. Causes the explosive runes to appear all over the place. But even then, the gaps in that area were... The gaps in it, or between them, were easily maneuvered around. Really. What really annoyed me about this fight? It's not even that I burned through so many stacks of my shell shard bundles. It's that I had to walk the entire way back to the bench from here just to be able to restore all of my tools, which is aids, like advanced aids, super aids even, and then trying to accrue extra silk just so I can, frankly, I probably shouldn't have even wasted time. See, what I would do was, I would run over here, go up here, and then bother this guy. Drop down, do this over and over again until my silk is full. That's extremely annoying. Like, very annoying. Also, I don't know if when she was doing the silk thing, I don't know if she was trying to heal or what, but it kind of seemed like interrupting that actually dealt more damage to her, because her first phase went by pretty quickly. Even though I only technically had 2 tools. Granted, the blue health could be considered a third one. But anyway, it felt like that first phase went by really quickly, and when the second one went by, I did not believe it. Because this was literally my first attempt with the blue health. And you can tell that by the fact that I've got nothing left in reserve. I have just enough to do it one more time. It needs 9. Yeah, I have just enough to do it one more time. And I almost messed it up the first time. Alright, right, this doesn't lend itself to that. So I guess we'll use you. Oh, goodness. Let me see how long I've been at this. It's probably 3 hours. I'm sorry, only an hour? Okay, 2 hours since I started recording the episode. That includes every single fight or attempt to fight her, including the bit where I explored down here. I was hoping. The only reason I went down here and didn't really do any commentary about this, what could I really have talked about anyway? The only reason I went down here is because I was hoping against hope that there was a nearby bench that was closer than doing all of this just to get back to this one. Waking up in front of this thing after losing and not having my tools replenished or anything kind of aids. kind of super aids. That said, blue health was the key. Well, anyway, well, frick, I don't know. What do we even have left to do aside from the wisps and going up here to Terminus? That's the area that lets us access the area higher above the Cogwork core. I guess I could go to Terminus, but I really want to get to figure out the wisps, so I don't know. I also need to find Chakra. I need the map for that other part of Biowater. But for the most part, it looks like I have checked. Oh yeah, we need to go down to WeArEuS. Okay, let's do that. If there's not anything of interest down there. Crap. If nothing happens in WeArEuS, where the frick do we go next? Also, when I went down to the Moth Caravan, no, Flea, not Moth, that's what they are, Flea. The Flea Caravan. I don't recall seeing that giant flea we fought the other episode. I think it was the episode before last. Might have been the one before that. 2 or 3 episodes ago. I don't recall seeing it. It might have been there. I wasn't particularly looking for it, but something of that size, I don't really see how you miss that. The thing was the size of the caravan itself, so I don't know. Well, I'm done stalling, so where is it what I was heading off to? Right, Bone Bottom. We will convene, I guess, in Terminus. The only issue is I don't want to run the risk of actually running into the final boss until I've gotten through the wisps. I think I've heard there are 3 acts to the game. Read, more accurately, that there are 3 acts to the game, and I think I'm in the 2nd, because there's at least 2 fights I'm aware of that I haven't experienced yet, as well as some quests I haven't seen yet, so I'm hoping I'm right, and that going back to Terminus and onwards and upwards doesn't lead us into the end of the game accidentally. Well, to the final boss. We'll see what happens. And as promised, we have returned to Terminus. Take a map. Now we are getting a little what I would consider to be low on the money front, but should be fine so long as there isn't another boss fight anytime soon. boss is up there, so we're not going to do that right now. If necessary, I'll do it. I'll go to the wisps. Something. Well, now I'm confused. See, I really don't like the way the map does things. What the actual? Remember seeing whatchamacallit. A bench. Oh, right, that's because it's terminus. Right. May as well use that bench. I get what that is at the bottom down there. That's the thing we took to come up here and then unlock the opening to terminus. Well, yeah, unlock the door to terminus that allows us to leave here and access the ventrica. It's like there's literally nothing else here but violence. Everything here is covered in silk. Surely not. That can't be all that's here. Incredibly boring. Okay. Guess that's just how it's going to be then. Why am I doing this the hardest possible way? If I can. Sure, why not? I mean, so long as it remains an option thing, and I don't have to use a silk eater to get my stuff back. Sure. Grandmother Silk. too busy watching the stores to even pay attention to her moves.
Friend.
I could have avoided that. Oh, screw it, we're already over here now.
Got him up.
I do wish I could skip that.
Friend.
Nope. No, you don't. I don't buy that. So that's going to be the bit for the new phase, huh? Okay. God dang it.
Got him up.
Well, it does seem like we made a bit of a mistake, doesn't it? I was under the mistaken impression that we weren't going to be done with her defeat. I was assuming it was going to be more like we beat her, she scurries off, and there's a bit more to go. No. And frankly, I was expecting her to have at least 4 phases, minimal. No, a maximum. I was thinking 3 minimal. I didn't even... It honestly wasn't even that hard. I was holding back on everything, thinking there's no way it's going to be that easy, that quick. 2 phases. I was looking at the long game. So I wasn't using my tools nearly as much as I otherwise would have. Through the darkness and dangers, you persevered. Thank you for exploring the world of Hollow Knight Silksong. Let's meet again on the road ahead. Steel Soul Mode. No reviving, death is permanent. The ultimate challenge. Oops. Like I said, I wanted to finish the Wisps at least, right? So, I mean, I'm not going to do that today. We're going to try and figure that one out next episode. And frankly, I'm not looking forward to it. I did try that. It's not very good. Granted, it's mostly... No, it's too random is the issue. Plus, it eats up the resource I need in order to feed my passive damage, which is arguably much, much more worth it. I could see cause not to use the, what do you call it, the Wisp Fire Lantern. I could see a reason for that. You know, it would have been a nice touch if it said defeat again instead of simply saying challenge. What are you doing over here, buddy? Get in here. Yeah, there's another entrance at the other side. No need to go over there. So, yeah, that is it for now, at least. Like I said, I want to get the Wisps sorted out and put a cap on the boss that's hiding in there as well. Otherwise, what is this guy for? I don't know why he exists. There are other quests and things as well. Well, I at least assume so. I haven't actually seen evidence of there being extras. On top of the fact that apparently well, it seems like I'm done in Bellhart, but I know I have at least one job that's related to it, right? Yeah, pretty sure. I also want to get this done. I'm going to try the thing I was talking about earlier, well, last episode, where I just kill everything along the way, and then go back, pick up the courier's rasher, and then, more carefully, but as quickly as possible, deliver it to where it needs to go. And hopefully that works better than the way I've been trying to do it, which is trying to avoid everything and then getting caught by some nonsense at random. I don't remember whose quest. I'm assuming this is a Bellhart quest. I don't particularly care for this one, honestly. But this one's going to be interesting. Nevertheless, that's going to do it for us today. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back with at least one more episode, which will consist of me getting through the wisps and killing everything there to sate my need for revenge. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.